All right, so today I'm going to be pranking my friends and steal a Brainrot by covering my base with infinite lasers. So, okay, this is actually like a crazy idea. You know how whenever you lock your base and steal a Brainrot, the red lasers appear here, and it makes it so that nobody can go through them unless they're the owner of the base. Well, what I'm going to be doing today is putting red lasers all around my base. I'm going to be surrounding my base with red lasers from my base all the way down to the Brainrot spawner over there. There's just going to be like a whole wall of red lasers from the spawner to my base, which makes it so that all of the Brainrots have nowhere else to go but my base itself. This is going to be insane. My friends are going to be super confused at how I'm getting all the Brainrots. And since the entire Brainrot path is also going to be covered in red lasers, they're not going to be able to get any Brainrots. It's going to be insane. Anyways, you might be wondering how exactly am I going to be doing this right now? And let me show you. If I go into the chat and run the command ;B tools, boom, look at this. I get access to the building tool block. I have special admin access to stuff on the server, so we can do a lot of crazy things. But this is pretty much how we're going to be making the laser wall that connects our base all the way to the spawner. But anyways, in order to do this, what we got to do is select the laser wall here. Ever since I figured out that you can do this, it's been my dream to do this video. Let's go over here, and the first thing that we got to do is find our base plot. Oh, I think it's this one over here. Let me go ahead and name my plot -base over here. And then if I open it up and go inside of all of the components of the base, boom, look at that. I can select the lasers. Now, the crazy part about this is that I can actually clone the lasers. If I go ahead and hit the clone button, look at this. I've created a clone of the laser, and I can move this wherever I want, and no other player can walk through it, which is kind of insane. Now, here's what I'm thinking that we do. My friends are kind of on this server right now, as you can see. So we have to wait for the lasers to, turn off. Once my base timer turns fully off, then the lasers are going to turn off and they're going to be invisible. And then that's when we can form the wall that goes from the spawner all the way to our base. So, yeah, I think this is going to be pretty great. Let's just wait for this laser thingy to unlock, and I'm going to keep this laser hidden beneath my base. I'll just keep it hidden back over there. Hopefully no one's going to notice that, because that's the one that we're going to be using to duplicate and create this wall with. But anyways, I guess let's just wait for this thingy to unlock.
These Brainrots in my base are so nice. Yeah, if only you had Brainrots as good as these.
What do you mean if only I had Brainrots as good as those? My Brainrots are way better than your stuff.
No, you're not. You don't have any Rainbow Trialeros, do you? You don't even have any 6-7 Brainrots.
I've got a 6-7 Brainrot, I think. Yeah, look, I've literally got one right over there.
Yeah, but is yours diamond?
Oh, hey, Dash is back.
Yeah, we're just making fun of how poor he is.
Ooh, that is a fun thing to do. You want to check out my Brainrots? Maybe you can compare them to yours, and maybe you can see how poor you truly are.
What is this? Guys, I'm not poor at steal a Brainrot.
You have a Lost Primos?
And check out this what brain combination I just got. It's got the top portrait and the Nyan trait on it.
Oh.
Don't even think about stealing it, though. I know my base unlocks in a few seconds, but I'm locking this thing up.
Okay, well, you know what? You guys are going to change your mind on this very soon, okay? Very soon, I'm going to be the richest one on this server, and there's nothing you guys can do about it.
Yeah, I'd like to see you
Guys,
try.
I'm literally not even that poor. Look at my base. I've got good stuff in here.
The best thing that you have is this Lost Chiclets.
No, it's not. The ESOC literally makes more money.
But your Lost Chiclets is rarer. Anyone can just buy the ESOC with Robux, and you have like 1 million Robux, so that's not even
Okay, get out of my base. I don't want to hear any of this. Get out. Actually, get out.
You don't have to ask me twice. I don't want to stay around your stinky
My base is not stinky, dude. Just because... Okay. I've just made a big error. I accidentally walked over the base lock thing again. Now we have to wait 200 seconds again. Are you kidding me? Now, you know what? I'm not waiting 200 seconds. I've got a plan. Let's go back over here behind the base, and look at this. The thingy is still here. The lock thingy is exactly where it's supposed to be. What we can do in order to start building without waiting for all of this to turn off is we can go into the building tool and then set the transparency of this thing to 100. There we go. Now it is fully invisible, and as soon as we're ready to, make everything uninvisible, then we can just set the transparency back to 0. Actually, you know what? There's going to be a big pain in the butt. I'm just going to wait like 100 seconds. You know what? I'll be back when the timer's up. All right, there we go. My base finally finished unlocking, and now, as you can see, the laser thingy is also invisible. So it is time to begin preparing our wall. Now, it's going to be a little bit hard to do this out in public if I'm just walking around and my friends can see me. So let's go into the chat, and let's also run the command ;invisible. This is another command that I've got access to that literally makes me fully invisible. It's kind of insane. Anyways, now I guess it's time to begin forming our wall. So what I'm thinking we do, actually, let's delete this laser over here. What I'm thinking that we do is let's just select all the lasers in front of my base, because if we've got my base connected to the Brainrot spawner, we don't even need these lasers here to begin with. So hold on a second. Where are all the lasers that I need to select? They're all in this folder called lasers. There they are. Okay, I found them. So let's select this laser, this laser, this laser, this laser. You can see the orange outline over here. I just got to select all of these lasers right over here because we don't even need them in front of my base. Once we've got them all selected, then we can start copying and duplicating the entire wall, and it's going to make it a lot easier to do this whole thing. Okay, there we go. So we've got all of the lasers selected. Perfect. Now let's let's, hold on. Yeah, I've got them all selected. Now let's go ahead and move them over here. No, this is actually so nuts. Okay, so we're just gonna move them right here on top of the red carpet. Now that we've got this entire set of lasers here, we can duplicate it, move it out this way, and oh yeah, this is just great. Nobody's even gonna suspect what's coming right now. One thing though, I don't know if the lasers are overlapping or not. I can't really tell if yeah, this is kind of tough actually. Hold on. I guess what I'll do is stand right here. So this block is where the last laser in this row is, and then let me duplicate, move everything this way, and then boom, there we go. Now we can tell that these lasers are not overlapping. Okay, so I've got a good method now. So let's stand right over here. Let's have you can see like the little building block over there, just slightly. Let's move it inside of the laser so that we can mark which block that it's on, clone it, and then move it in place. Now, okay, this is going really great. I don't even know if this is all gonna work once it's done. I'm pretty sure that it will work. I'm pretty sure as soon as I step on my base lock button, all of these lasers are gonna turn on and nobody's gonna be able to get in here. So yeah, that's pretty great. Let's select this one. There we go. Hold on, I kind of want to hear what my friends are doing right now. Let me undeafen on the call.
I can't believe when I walked into his base, all he had was that 6-7 and the Lost Chicletera.
I know, he didn't even have like anything other good stuff in
You're
there.
still talking about my base? Guys, I have the ESOC in there, you know? The ESOC is a good brain rot.
You're back. Where do you keep on going all these times?
I keep on deafening because I need to go to the bathroom.
You need to go to the bathroom a lot.
Yeah, my bladder is not the greatest. Anyways, I'm going back to the bathroom now.
Are you kidding? Wait, just hold on. Don't go to the bathroom
Well,
yet.
my bladder calls for it. Okay, wait, you know what? Fine, I'll stay here for a moment just for you guys.
So, Dash, have you got any plans on how you're going to get richer and steal a brain
I think
rot?
my base is already rich enough, honestly. Like, I don't think I really need to get richer.
No. You're just saying that because you're embarrassed about all your brain
I'm not
rots.
embarrassed about all my brain rots. You know what? I'm embarrassed that I'm even playing this game. I'm not gonna lie. This game's literally called Steal a Brain Rot. What are we doing right now, guys?
That is a good point. But still, my brain rots are better than yours.
Okay, dude. Have you guys ever thought about the fact that we're literally playing a game called Steal a Brain Rot? Isn't that like a crazy name? Why would you want to steal a brain rot? Give away the brain rots. You know, like 2 years ago, brain rot used to be like a word that means something bad.
Well, I wasn't alive 2 years ago, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Of course you weren't. Okay, well, I'm going back to the bathroom now, guys.
You must drink a lot of water.
I do. All right, I've deafened on the call again, so they can't hear me anymore. But the wall is going pretty good. So we can't see the wall, which is kind of the only annoying part. But I'm pretty sure that we've got wall covering up this entire side of the base, or the wall, I mean, this entire side of the carpet. And now we've got walls covering up half of this side of the carpet too. Now, okay, here's what I'm thinking for this part. So since the wall has reached my base, now what I'm thinking that we do is let's create a clone of the wall. Let me go in position here to mark where this laser is. Okay, there we go. Let's create a clone of this wall. And then inside of the rotate tool, let's rotate it just like that. And then we can start having it go into my base. Yes, this is so good. This is actually so good. I'm literally going to have my own private road that just connects to my base. All right, so we've got that there. Now let's have another set of walls connecting over here. And all right, now we got to do the same thing on this other side. I hope you guys can kind of tell what I'm trying to put together here. I think once this is done and once I actually enable this, it should all be good and you'll be able to tell exactly what's going on. All right, so this is looking pretty good. Let me set my increment to 0.5 here and then move this wall a little bit like that. I want this wall to be lined up perfectly with the red carpet, and it's not lined up perfectly right now. Look at that. It's a little bit out of place. And you know what? It's fine. All right, let's move this here. I think this whole thing at the end, it's gonna look a little bit wonky because I'm coordinating all of this while it's invisible, but I'm making sure to like cover up every single spot that we need to cover up with lasers so that nobody can get through. Okay, there's another set right there. And then we're almost done. We just gotta make it go all the way here to the end. And then after that, once we've finished up all these walls, the next thing that I wanna do is add a roof. Oh wait, actually one more thing that we need to do. We need to add the wall on this side of the road that I'm on. There's no wall over here. Right, I didn't add that in yet. Okay, let's put that there. I'm noticing that the wall is a little bit above the ground right now. I think that gap might look a little ugly, but it should be fine. I don't think anyone's gonna be able to go through that. Maybe Baby Dash, actually. He's a pretty little dude. All right, let's move this here. Put that in position. And okay, I think we're like almost done. I think we just gotta do like 2 more duplicates and then the wall is pretty much gonna be done. Let me undeafen my mic again. I kind of want to hear what my friends are up to.
Hey, Dad, you're back. So wait, why is your base open? Are you not scared of anyone stealing your brain rots?
Hold on. If my brain rots are so bad, then why would you want to steal them?
That is a good point, but I mean, brain rots are still brain rots. I'll take them.
Yeah, you know, the fuse machine is active right now. I'll put him in the fuse machine.
Oh, guys, hold on. Please don't take my brain rots. Please. Actually, do not. Wait, and come on.
I don't know. You have a lot of good stuff in here.
Yeah, wait, I could use the lost combination.
You guys literally said that my base was like poor earlier.
Yeah, but this could be good for your fuse
I
machine.
think I'm gonna take this lost 6-7.
That's not even a lost 6-7, and you're taking a normal 6-7.
Okay, fine. If you insist, I guess we won't take
I
them.
don't have enough room in my base.
Okay, good. Stay out. Maybe Dash literally has enough room in his... I don't know why he's not taking them. That was a close one, though. Okay, now that we've got all the walls done, I need to put together the roof. And for doing that, here's what I'm thinking we do. Let me clone the lasers, okay, and then rotate them just like that. This is all gonna look so insane once I actually enable this. Move the lasers right here. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we definitely need to make sure to have a roof on this because without one, anyone who has the flying carpet can just get inside of the base, and that's very, very bad. All right, so we've got that, and now let's have the roof go up here, and okay, I'm just gonna hope that it's all connected. Now let's move it over here. This is so cursed. Okay, this is actually gonna look so weird once I enable all of this. The lasers are not aligned at all, but it'll be fine. All right, there we go. You know, this is all about functionality and not looks. This is gonna look very cursed, I know already. Like even more cursed than you might think, but this will be great. As long as nobody can get inside of the base, that's all I care about. There we go. Okay, we've got all this, and now we gotta add one more, or no, two more walls over here. There we go. And all right, now we should have lasers going around the entire Steal a Brainrot map. So we've pretty much, let me try selecting all the lasers actually. Oh my goodness, wait, look at this. I've got them all selected and it doesn't even look that cursed. Once I enable this, this is gonna look insane. One thing that we're missing though, we need lasers on the roof of this area. And one more thing that I also wanna do, I wanna add my own private red carpets to go over here. Just imagine what this is gonna look like once I enable this. This is actually nuts. One thing though, we got to put some lasers on the roof and that might be a little bit annoying. Let's go down over here and we gotta select some lasers that we can copy and paste. Bro, wait, the lasers are positioned so randomly and so like mixed up. This is gonna be a tough task. Okay, I think we've got a good set copied over here. So we've got 4 copied. Let's bring them over here. Okay, none of my friends noticed this. This is great. And then how are we gonna do this? I think we're gonna need to put like 2 sets of lasers on the roof. So let's rotate this, rotate it once like that, bring it up here, a little bit lower actually. And then yeah, we're definitely gonna need more than just 1 set of lasers here. Look, we're gonna need to put, wait, where are all these lasers at? Can I clone these over here in the Explorer tool? Look, they're all over here at the bottom. Okay, let me just copy that laser, move it here. Oh, we're gonna need 3 sets of lasers. Bruh, copy that, put that there, and then let's see if I can just select all these lasers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I've got them all selected, so we've got a good roof forming across the ceiling of the base. Here we go. Before I actually enable all of this, I'm definitely gonna need to select everything in the laser folder again, just to make sure that we've got coverage over the entire place. All right, this is almost done. Dude, I'm actually so excited for this. And all right, perfect. So we've got all that. Now, let me select the entire laser folder. And oh, one more thing. Once we enable all of this, since I have admin permissions on this server, I can even spawn in Brainrots. So I'll spawn in some Brainrots to make my friends think that, you know, there's good Brainrots spawning in, but little do they know they're all just gonna come to my base. All right, it looks like we've got the entire place covered. This is great. Now, there's one thing left to do. I gotta make my very own private red carpet. This is the best part of the whole prank. Let's just copy the actual red carpet, make it a little bit smaller so that it fits just directly in front of my base. Here we go. And then, all right, now I've got my very own private red carpet. Oh, before we actually do that though, let's make it transparent and then let's make it really long so that my friends can't see it yet. And okay, we've got the carpet here. As soon as I'm ready, I'll make it untransparent and then my friends are gonna be able to get to see what's going on. Okay, now that we've got all of the lasers set up, I wanna do something. Let me go into the chat and I'm gonna do /admin. What that command does is give me access to this admin panel over here, and inside of it, I can put any announcement in the entire game that I want. If I say, for example, like, you know those announcements that always happen during the Steal a Brainrot events? I can pretty much fake those. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna say, hello, everyone. There we go. Okay, let me undeafen.
What the? Hello, everyone?
Wait. Is it Tuesday or something? Is there like a Taco Tuesday update going on?
Tuesday? No, today's Sunday.
Wait a second. Do you think Sammy's doing like a surprise update?
Wait, a surprise update would be awesome.
Okay, now I'm gonna say, I am doing a special event. There we go.
He said he's doing a special event.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
My friends think that Sammy, the owner of the game, is sending all of these messages right now. All right, now I'm gonna say, one lucky person in each lobby is going to get very rich. There we go. Now they're gonna think that this is all legit.
One lucky person in each lobby. He's going to get very rich. Ooh.
Well, it's gonna be me, and so you can forget it. If he spawns in an OG Brainrot, then I'm getting
He's probably
it.
not going to spawn in an OG Brainrot. Those are meant to be incredibly rare.
Okay, now that we've got those announcements going, let me go inside of the events thing and let's start up like the rainbow event. We can make it look like some actual stuff is happening. Well, let's do the Nyan Cats event and then let's do the rainbow event.
The Mayan Cat event just started.
Oh, this is gonna be so good. I wonder if anyone else even knows about this event.
Let's go start the rainbow event. Right now, I think it's time I hit the lock base button. I think it's time to reveal to my friends all that I've been doing this whole time. Oh, actually, actually, first, let's uninvisible. Okay, there we go. We're back to being visible. And now, let me press the button. Here we go. Oh my goodness.
What just happened?
Whoa, is this part of the event?
Wait a second. All of this connects to Dash and Base.
Yo, guys, hold on. I just got back from my pooping session. What is all this?
I think Dash got really lucky.
Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta make this thing visible. Yo, wait, guys, hold on. I've got my very own private access to go to the road.
Can't even go through these walls. What is this?
Pretty much while you were gone, Sammy said that he's doing an event and one butty person in each lobby is gonna get really rich.
Yeah, and I think you got it.
Wait, this is sick. And okay, now let me go into the admin panel, and I'm gonna start spawning in some brain rots. You know what? I'm just gonna go all out. Let's spawn in like strawberry elephants and stuff.
Is there any way to like go inside your base?
I don't think there's any way to go inside of my base, and I don't think there's anybody else who can like even get brain rots.
This is crazy.
All right, let's spawn in some strawberry elephants. There we go. Spawn.
Is that a strawberry elephant?
Yo, I've always wanted one of these things. A strawberry elephant. Let's go.
Wait. Hold on. I can just buy this and have it go into my base.
Oh no, you don't. Hold on. Wait, Baby Dash, you realize I can just wait for it to keep on going
I
here.
can't even go through your lasers.
Oh, I should have bought it. My base is on the other side of the lasers.
I need to respawn so I can get it.
I think it's a little bit too late for you, Baby Dash. Now I know. Next time the brain rots come, I should wait for them to go all the way to this part of the road and then buy them.
This is insane. Did Sandy really just do this for every lobby and steal a brain
No,
rot?
wait. What if he's only doing it on like our lobby?
Guys, another strawberry elephant. No way.
Wait, another one just spawned in too.
Hold on. Okay, how is this happening?
Guys, there's not even like any strawberry event that happens. Normally when the strawberry elephants spawn, an event starts. Sammy must be spawning these in himself.
Okay, this is crazy. Dash, you've run in 3 of those. Can I trade one for you?
I don't know if I really want to trade one. These things are kind of insane. Aren't these like the best brain rots in the game? What can you even trade for them?
What? Yo, this is actually so OP. Dad, I don't even know what to do about this.
Hold on, let me spawn one in with the rainbow mutation. It's gonna be insane. Wait, guys, another one spawned in.
$3.5 billion a second?
You know, maybe if you guys weren't making fun of my steal a brain rot base earlier, I would have given one to you. But yeah, now that I'm kind of the richest one here, I think I'm gonna hold on to these.
When in the world is this event gonna end? There's so many OP brain rots that he's giving you.
Oh, my base is locked for another 24 seconds, it looks like.
When it unbops, are all these lasers gonna go away?
I don't even know, but yeah, I think I'm pretty satisfied with the brain rots that I got. I'm gonna go back to my base and then lock it and then go take another
You are
poop.
not taking that many poops in one day. You're
You
lying.
said it was your bladder that had problems. I thought you were going for keys.
I was going for whatever I need to go to.
Come on. Let me in the base. What, are you serious?
Yeah, you guys aren't getting in. This is insane. All right, well, I'll see you guys later. My base is locked for another 200 seconds. I'll be back then.
Baby Dash will need to get into his base somehow.
I don't even know what's happening. We need to get those strawberry elephants.
This was insane. I can't believe this actually worked so well. Look at all of this. That was pretty crazy. And if you want to watch the next video, then click on the video on the screen right now.